Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is beautiful day, February 2023, with Lia Farihatus, live from Islamic Senior High School 1 Lamongan. Serve you the update news nowadays for an hour. Breaking news report that Indonesia has entered the electricity crisis stage, while fulfilling its conventional energy sources is increasingly difficult. My partner Alystya Seno is going to give a live report. So Alystya Seno, time and place were come to explain what happened.
Alright, thank you. Now I will explain that the consumption of electrical energy used by refrigerator is relatively small, but generally, refrigerators are operated 24 hours a day. As an illustration, with a population of about 250 million people in Indonesia, if there are 11 million refrigerators with an average power of just 100 watts, then the estimated electric power for refrigerator as a whole is nationally around 1,100 million watts.
Hi ISPO! Is it possible to change one form of energy to another? Now, think about the law of the conservation of energy. Yes, of course, the answer is that energy cannot be created but can be changed in form. So that from this principle inspired us to create innovation Robi, refrigerator briquette energy.
Innovation of briquette power refrigerator from sugarcane gas as waste treatment and energy saving.
Well, consumption of electrical energy for the household sector and the business industry has experienced a variety of increases each year. This is due to the impact of the increasing population growth each year and the economy, which continues to grow rapidly. According to the Director General of New Renewable Energy and Energy Conservation of the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Resources 2020 data, 60% of electricity production in Indonesia still use coal. Instead, we will increase electricity production from more environmentally friendly sources by using briquettes from biogas. Briquettes are an alternative fuel in the form of solid plugs, which are usually made of flammable materials.
What is the basis for the formulation of the problem? There are three formulations of the problem in this study, including 1. How is Robi refrigerator briquette energy made? 2. What is the best concentration of biogas briquette against Robi? 3. How effective is Robi using biogas briquettes?
This study used the experimental method and the data analysis technique used was quantitative descriptive analysis. The method of research work was carried out in several stages. The first stage was the manufacture of biogas briquettes by means of an outflowing process and polyethylene anti-smooth. Then sieved and mixed with tapioca flour, glue with a ratio of 80 to 20 printed using a 5 cm PVC pipe, then dried using an oven for 1 hour at 50 degrees Celsius.
Now, the question is, how do we make Robi? Well, first of all, we make styrofoam blocks. Make insulation in the beam. Assemble the refrigerator machine according to the design. Use thermal paste on the iron heating fan to maximize heat transfer. Attach the heating fan cable to the Peltier TEC cable. Then, we make a hole in the styrofoam door cover at the top front as a place for the thermometer sensor in the refrigerator to detect the resulting temperature. Holes are made on the back of styrofoam to connect the cables in the refrigerator to TEG Peltier cables, which are arranged in the street and have been connected to step-up transformer. Attach a small magnet to the styrofoam door. Put all engine assembly on the top bulkhead. Connect all the circuits on TEG.
Back to discussing biogas briquettes. So the result of the physical appearance of biogas briquettes are dark black in color, intact and not brittle. The ratio of 80 to 20 for biogas charcoal and tapioca flour shows that the briquettes meet SNI standard with a moisture content of 0.1%.
The principle of converting heat energy from the Peltier used the Seebeck effect. A thermoelectric generator converts thermal energy in the Peltier element into electrical energy with a temperature difference between the cold and hot sides. This element will flow current resulting in a voltage difference. The result of the Seebeck coefficient test experiment 1, where 0.11 volt degree Celsius, in experiment 2, where 0.9 volt degree Celsius, in experiment 3, where 0.7 volt degree Celsius.
Based on the test result, 3 TTSP-1848 peltiers arranged in series can produce a heat of 6,903 joules for 40 minutes. The power generated by the peltier is 24.2 watts for 30 minutes. From the result of the calculation of the resulting power peltier arranged in series is affected by the temperature difference.
The Robi refrigerator berikan energy. Refrigerator temperature data was compared between the temperature before and after. The temperature at Robi was measured using a digital thermometer with a temperature before testing of 33.1 degrees Celsius and a temperature after 8 degrees Celsius for 50 minutes.
So, we conclude that the backcast frequency on the moisture content test with the SNI, namely 0.1%. The burning rate test is 0.2 gram-minute by finding the difference in the initial mass minus the mass afterwards and divided by the burning time. In the test, the power produced by the thermoelectric generator depends on the number of peltiers, the peltier arrangement, and difference between the hot and cold peltier size. The more peltiers they are connected in series, the greater the power generated. If the refrigerator is turned on for a long time, the decrease in the temperature of the refrigerator will also be better. Thank you. My name is Riha.
And my name is Alystya.
We are the Robiers. Use Robi to save refrigerator electricity.